Welcome to Easy Meaty Meals. Today I am going to be attempting to cook a grass-fed tri-tip roast. Now I purchased this from 5 Bar Beef, which is where I got the half cow from, and I wanted to refresh my memory on how to cook grass-fed meat. So if you can see here, there's some membrane on it, but grass-fed beef is very lean compared to grain-fed meat. So pasture-raised beef cows, they're just exercising on the range, and so their muscles are a lot thicker versus grain-fed cows where they're usually in a lot and they get little to no exercise. So they're gonna be a lot fattier and the meat may not be as flavorful as well. So the tri-tip roast was frozen. I put it in my refrigerator, let it thaw out for a few days, and then I brought it out and let it get to room temperature. So I've got a 3.5 pound of tri-tip, and I'm gonna season it with some Redmond Real salt, which is this organic onion salt. I'm gonna try that today. So we're gonna sprinkle that on. So it's really important for grass-fed meat to come to room temperature before you cook it. Flip it over. So I'm using organic onion salt and some organic garlic salt. And there you go. Let's head to the grill. So I've got the grill preheated on high. Now I'm going to turn the 2 middle flames to low. And now the outside ones are on high. So we're going to place this right on. Hear the sizzle. I'm going to leave it on the grill for about 15 minutes and check in on it. So now that it's flipped, I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes and come back and check it. If I give it a poke, you can see the juices coming down. So now I'm going to take it off the grill. So I actually put the tri-tip back on the grill for an additional 5 minutes with the grill closed because Cody thought it was a bit too rare to his liking. Then I just let it rest for 10 minutes and now I'm going to taste it. So I hear that we're supposed to cut against the grain, and we took a while trying to find the grain. So it goes this way and now I'm going to cut this way. Ooh, look at that. Just gonna go ahead and cut a few more slices so you can see. Do you see that? Beautiful, medium rare. That is perfect. The organic onion seasoning, Sunny, my dog is coming over because she can smell it. The organic onion seasoning and the garlic seasoning, the garlic salt, is so good. Very tender and still moist. So I just tasted the edge, which is a little more medium. Now I'm gonna taste the middle part, which is more medium rare here. A little bit chewier, but still juicy and not dry. So the piece that I just had, which was closer to the middle of the tri-tip, was a bit too rare for my jaw. So I'm gonna place it back on the grill. All right, round number 500. Okay, attempt number 5 from the grill. I was checking it in and out of the house. Now, I believe we cooked it to a medium liking. We're gonna slice, I'm gonna actually just slice it right smack dab in the middle.
Yeah.
It feels rare.
Well, let's find out.
But let's find out. God, this is a thick, fat cut of meat. And it's still rare. Why do I always cook late at night when I'm sleepy. I'm gonna have to put it back on the grill. So this tri-tip is 2.5 to 3 inches thick, and it's still really rare. I'm going to need to really leave it on for a lot longer, and I will get back to you on what I learned and the mistakes I made in this video. I cooked the tri-tip for a lot longer. Doesn't matter the time now, I'm just gonna tell you what I learned. But we're gonna give it another cut. This is just a fail video. And that's a lot better. So the 3 things that I learned cooking this grass-fed tri-tip. Number 1, to close the lid so the heat surrounds the whole meat. Number 2, well, I don't know if this is a tip, but the organic garlic salt and the onion salt by Redmond Real Salt was really tasty, so I love that. It added a lot of flavor to the meat. And number 3, starting earlier, so you're not eating dinner at like 9:30 p.m. right now. So if you have any questions or comments or tips on how to cook great grass-fed tri-tip, please tell me in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Happy tri-tipping. And one more thing that I learned. To me, grass-fed tri-tip tastes so much better when it's cooked to medium. Not medium rare or rare, but medium. Bloody mess.